blessed day, Super K Kids! I am your host, Teacher Donette. I am your learning buddy for this episode. Welcome to the fourth episode of our Super K Teleskwela in Mathematics for Grade 6. I am pretty sure that you are all excited to learn and have fun with our lesson that I will share today. This episode is divided in two lessons. These are addition and subtractions of decimals and mixed decimals through 10,000s without or with regrouping, and solving one or more steps routine and non-routine problems involving addition and or subtraction of decimals and mixed decimals using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. And as you perform its learning activity, make sure that you have your module, your paper, and pencil. So sit back and enjoy while you learn. Super K Kids, before we go on with our lesson, let us test your prior knowledge. Ready your paper and pen. Okay, let's start. Number your papers from 1 to 5 only. Just write true if the statement is correct and false if it is not. Number 1. Decimals are added and subtracted in the same way as a whole number. Number 2. When we add a column of numbers, we do not align the ones in a column, the tens in a column, the hundreds, and so on for each unit. Number 3. In addition and subtraction of decimals, it is important to align the decimal point so that in the answer, it will also fall in the same place. Number 4. The sum of 12 and 89 thousandths and 8 and 7 hundredths is 20 and 159 thousandths. Number 5. When we subtract 2 and 2 hundredths by 7 and 93 thousandths, the difference is 5 and 89 thousandths. And now, Super K Kids, let us check your answers. Number 1, true. Number 2, false. Number 3, true. Number 4, true. Number 5, false. Well, how was it? Were you able to answer all the questions correctly? For those who got 3, very good. If you got low, don't feel bad because this episode will help you understand the concept in adding and subtracting decimals and mixed decimals. So, are you ready, Super K Kids? Children, what things do you usually buy for the upcoming school year? How much do you usually spend for these items? The problem that I will be flashing next to this is about a grade 6 girl who's getting ready for the new school year. So pay attention as I read the problem. Let us read the story and solve. Jackie bought a new bag for 899 and 1,578 ten thousandths, and a set of notebooks for 189 and 15 hundredths. How much did she spend in all? How much change did she get from 1,500? For you to solve the problem, you must have the skills on how to solve and subtract decimals and mix decimals with or without regrouping. The following steps will help you on how to solve the problem, so watch and learn. For step 1, write the numbers in column. Make 899 and 1,578 ten thousandths sure to align the decimals. Use 189 and 1,500 ten thousandths placeholder when needed. Step 2. Add as you would add whole numbers. Regroup if necessary. Step 3. Place the decimal point in the sum. Align these with the decimal points of the addends. Therefore, Jackie spent 1,088 and 3,078 ten thousandths in all. And now, to know how much change did she get from 1,500, we subtract the two amounts, 1,500 and 1,088 and 3,078 ten thousandths. For step 1, write the numbers in column. Make sure to align the decimals. Use a placeholder when needed. For step 2, subtract as you would subtract numbers. Regroup if necessary. For step 3, place the decimal point in the difference. Align these with the decimal points of the minuend and subtrahend. Therefore, Jackie got 411 and 6,922 ten thousandths. Amazing! All you have to do is to write the numbers in column. Make sure to align the decimal point. Use a placeholder when needed. You may proceed in adding or subtracting the decimal numbers. For more understanding, let us try another one. Then after that, I will let you solve a problem in your own by applying what you have learned from the previous slides. Let's try! 2,346 ten thousandths added to 153 thousandths equals to n. Arrange the digit in columns and align then the decimal points. We place 0 as a placeholder. Place the decimal point exactly below the decimal points of the addends. Okay, Super K kids, and now it's your turn. We have here 80 and 1,241 ten thousandths and 7 and 223 thousandths. I want you to give the sum and the difference of these two numbers. You have 3 minutes to solve it. Your time starts now. Time's up! The sum of these numbers is 87 and 3,471 10,000s, while its difference is 72 and 9,011 10,000s. Did you get the same answers? I assume that all of you get it correctly. As easy as that, kids. Addition and subtraction of decimals and mixed decimals have the same process. The difference is just the operation. Remember, it is important to align the decimal point for you to get the correct answer. We will pause for a while for our last lesson in this episode. Stay tuned and we will be right back. Welcome back, Super K Kids! We are now on our last lesson of our episode. Before we begin, let me ask you this. Are you familiar with routine and non-routine problem solving? Did you know that these are the two basic types of solving a problem? In this lesson, you will develop skills in solving these two types of problem involving addition and subtraction of decimals and mixed decimals using appropriate strategies and tools. Just to give you an idea about our lesson, here is how problem solving is defined by the dictionary. Problem solving is the most challenging activity in mathematics. Using the best and appropriate strategy in solving a great help to answer the problem easily. There are two kinds of word problems. These are the routine and non-routine. The first example is a routine word problem because it is very easy to answer and has immediate solution. Ellen wanted to buy the following items: a DVD player for 2,249 pesos and 1,295 10,000s, a DVD holder for 1,042 pesos and 3,212 10,000s, and a personal stereo for 90 pesos and 895 thousands. Answer the following question. Letter A. What would be the total if she buys these three items? Letter B. How much would be her change if she pays 4,000 pesos? Super K Kids, what do you think are the steps that we must apply in order to solve this problem correctly? At the back of your mind, maybe you already have an answer. Isn't it? Let us check your answer is the same as mine. To solve the problem, we need to follow some steps in solving problem. So here are the steps. Understand. Number 1. What are asked in the problem? What would be the total if she buys these three items and how much would be her change if she pays 4,000 pesos? Number 2. What are the given facts? DVD player for 2,249 pesos and 1,295 10,000s. DVD holder for 1,042 pesos and 3,212 10,000s. And personal stereo for 90 pesos and 895 thousands. Plan. Number 3. Analyze the problem and decide what operation must be used since we are looking for the total amount she will be spending to buy the three items and change she will receive. We will add and subtract. Solve. Number 4. To know the total amount of the three items, we have to add we need to arrange the digit in column and align the decimal points. Insert zeros in empty decimal place values, if needed, so that all of the numbers have the same number of the decimal places. Add or subtract numbers as with whole numbers. Regroup if necessary. Place the decimal point between the digit vertically aligned to all the addends and to the minuend and subtrahend. 5 plus 2 plus 0 is 7. 9 plus 1 plus 5 is 15. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 9 is 14. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8 is 13. Carry 1. 1 plus 9 plus 2 is 12. Carry 1. 1 plus 4 plus 4 is 18. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Therefore, the total amount she needs to buy the items is 3,382 pesos and 3,457 10,000s. And now, to know the change she will receive, we have to subtract 3,382 pesos and 3,457 10,000s from 4,000s. Arrange the digit in column and align the decimal points. Insert zeros in empty decimal place value so that all the numbers have the same number of decimal places. And then subtract numbers as with whole numbers. We're going to regroup. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 3 is 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. Therefore, Ellen will have a change of 617 pesos and 6,543 10,000s. To check the answer, you can review your solution. The problem is an example of a routine word problem. It is a type of word problem that has immediate solution and easy to answer. The next example that I will be discussing is a non-routine problem because it is a type of word problem that is typically do not have an immediate apparent strategy for solving them. Oftentimes, these problems can be solved in multiple ways and with a variety of strategies. A blue pail holds 5 2/10 liters of water, while the red pail holds 6 4/10 liters. A bottle holds 3 9/10 liters of water, less than the sum of the water holds by the blue and red pails. What is the volume of water in the bottle left? What is asked in the problem? The volume of water in the bottle. Number 2. What are the given facts? 5 2/10 liters of waters in blue pail. 6 4/10 liters of water in red pail. 3 9/10 liters of water in the bottle, less the sum of the water holds by the blue and red pails. Select your strategy. What operation will be used? Since we are looking for the volume of water in the bottle, we will use addition to get the sum of the water in the blue and red pails. And to get the volume in the bottle, we will subtract 3 9/10 liters from the sum of the water in both pails. Strategy number 1. Writing a number sentence. 6 4/10 added to 5 2/10 subtract by 3 9/10 equals to n. Let us first add 6 and 4/10 and 5 and 2/10. Again, in adding decimals, we have to observe the rules. And that is, first, arrange the digit in columns and align the decimal points. Add or subtract numbers as with whole numbers. Regroup if necessary. Then, place the decimal point between the digit vertically aligned to all the addends and to the minuend and subtrahend. The sum of 6 and 4/10 and 5 and 2/10 is 11 and 6/10 liter, the sum of the water that the blue and red pail holds. We can also solve the problem using illustration. After getting the sum, we can now find the volume of water in the bottle by simply subtracting 3 and 9/10 liter to 11 and 6/10 liter. And the difference is 7 and 7 liters. Therefore, the volume of the water in the bottle is 7 and 7 liter. To check your answer, you can review your solution. Super K kids, isn't it that solving problem is just easy when we follow steps? Can you still recall the 4 steps? Wow, you are participating! You're learning fast. Very good. We have to plan, understand, solve, and check the problem. With the problem skills you've shown in different activities, I know you can answer the next problem I have prepared for you. In a sale, a refrigerator costs 9,599 pesos and 75 hundreds. Its price has been reduced by 699 pesos and 60 hundreds. What was its price before the sale? Letter A. What is the operation to be used? Letter B. What is the answer to the problem? Super K kids, we will answer the problem after a short break. Stay tuned!
Batang Kapampangan, Super K. Batang Kapampangan, Super K.
So we're back, Super K kids. What is your answer? You got it! The operation to be used is addition. And the answer to the problem is 10,299 and 35 hundredths, which is the price of the refrigerator before the sale. And now it's time to apply what you have learned in 2 lessons. Do the activity and give your best shot. Ready your notebook, paper, and pens. Let us answer the following. I will give you 10 minutes to do it. Good luck! Time starts now. Time's up! Let us check your work. Number 1, letter A. 2,297 and 40 hundredths. Letter B. No, because the amount of all the items is 2,297 and 50 hundredths. Number 2, letter A. 86 and 225 thousandths. Letter B. 113 and 775 thousandths. Letter C. 17 and 875 thousandths. Wow! It seems you learned a lot in this lesson. Nicely done! You're doing great! Now, let's summarize what you have learned. With the ability and you've shown in different activities, I assure you that you can answer the following. Complete the following statements about the learning you had in the lesson. Choose your answer inside the box. Use a separate sheet for your answers. Solving problems with decimal is like solving blank. Problems from our previous lessons. We need to understand first the given blank and plan for which operations to blank. You may draw an blank to help you visualize your plan. Then solve and blank. In 2 sentences, explain the difference between a routine and non-routine word problems. Congratulations, Super K Kids! Great job! It seems that you are now ready for an assessment. So let us answer the following. Get your notebook and pen, and I will give you 5 minutes to do it. Refer to the table of contents menu below. Let's try to help them answer their problems. Okay, time's up. Let us see if your answers are correct. Number 1, 3 and 25 hundredths. Number 2, 35 and 50 hundredths. Number 3, 59 and 50 hundredths. Number 4, 19 and 50 hundredths. Number 5, 107 and 75 hundredths. I'm sure most of you got a perfect score. Excellent, Super K kids! You are now ready for the next episode. We are done with our week 4 lessons. I'm sure you learned a lot for today's episode. So thank you for being with me throughout the discussion. This is Teacher Tonette of Palmayo Elementary School, Florida Blanca West District. See you in our next episode here at Super K Teleskwela. Bye!